So the first thing you'll need is a blank canvas or just any paper and some brown acrylic paint. I'm also using colors like black, white, and yellow, but really it's up to you. So in this step, what I'm doing is just covering the entire canvas with the paint, whether that be just a solid brown or some other colors like I'm doing. And this is to get you the color that's going to be the trees when we cover it up with tape. So now that your canvas is all covered, it's time to begin taping out the tree branches. So what I'm doing here is just laying out big pieces of painter's tape, but you could use masking tape or even scotch tape, just whatever you have laying around the house. And I'm just building it up and ripping off pieces to create kind of a tree branch effect. And you can do this however you like and as detailed as you like, so it's really up to you. So now that you're satisfied with how the tape looks, it's time to begin the fun part, the sponge painting. So the three main colors I'm using are red, yellow, and green, but I'm going to mix the red and yellow together to get an orange and mix some of the green and yellow together to get a lighter green. But I'm also going to use the solid colors as well. A tip I want to point out is to make sure to use acrylic paint for this project because acrylic paint will always cover up the layer underneath it. Here I am mixing the yellow and green together, and you can see that it's a really pretty light shade of green. And now here I am mixing the yellow and the red together. So I decided that the color I was getting was not the correct shade of orange, so I added a little more yellow and some white, and I ended up getting a better shade of orange, as you can see. And now we begin the best part of it all. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking a dampened old dish sponge, just drying it off a little, folding it up and dipping it in the paint. And I'm just showing you here the paint on there, and you just start off and dab on the painting. It's as simple as that. So obviously I'm not just putting one color on here, I'm alternating between the orange, red, and yellow. And even later in here I'll add in some green, but you can do whichever color combinations you think look good. So once you are done and you are sure that it is dry, you now may begin the most satisfying part of this, peeling off the tape. And there you go, your painting is all finished.